We're going to introduce you to some giants in virtual comedy today.
I promised myself I wouldn't say anything tonight, and there you go.
Right. This first comedian is a regular on our show, always a favorite, and we appreciate his wonderful smile. Would you please give a mighty round of applause? He deserves it. This is Jake Hovis, everybody.
Jake Hovis.
Very exciting. I'm just excited to be part of the Chip Show. You could have told me it was about the 70s TV show, but
but at least you got a good meal out of it.
Yeah. Hey, the only joke I have about that show is in England they called it fries. Anyway, the rest of this is going to be a little bit more Chip focused.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with this. Hey, two Chips walk into a restaurant and the maitre d' says, "Hey, we don't got any room for you. You got to leave." And the Chips say, "We don't want to ruffle any feathers."
Oh, bam!
Hold on, there's a lot more. Two Chips walk into the restaurant.
Two Chips, not just one, but two. 4?
And the maitre d' says, "Hey, we're full. Get out of here. There's no room." And the Chips say, "Can't we just dip in for a minute?"
Hello!
Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Two Chips walk into a restaurant. And
that's 6 Chips so far if you're keeping count.
So completely full. We actually wrote it on the chalk sign right outside. We wrote it outside. How did you not see that we're full? There's no room for you. And the Chips say, "Oh, we don't read chalk a lot."
Hello!
Two Chips go into the restaurant.
Wait a minute, just 1 second. Are you telling me that two Chips walked into a restaurant?
Oh, later that evening, it's mayhem. Two Chips walk into the restaurant. The maitre d' says, "What do you keep coming in here for? There's no room. I can't seat you. We have one reservation left, and then we're completely full." It's a guy named Dorit. And they're like, "Well, hey, we don't want to step on Dorit's toes."
Oh, no. Absolutely not. Of course you don't. Catch up, people. Come on, catch up.
A restaurant. And
Two of them.
Two of them. And the maitre d' says, "I'm so sorry. I wish you would have called ahead. We're full. There's no room." And the Chips say, "Well, we just want something to drink. Can we get a soda or something?" And the maitre d' says, "No, because we know once you pop, you just won't stop."
Absolutely.
Two Chips walk into the restaurant.
No way!
And, yes, they get there and they're like, "Hey, give us some food. We really are hungry." And the maitre d' says, "We're full tonight. We have a whole section marked off for dancing." And they said, "Salsa?"
Wow. So can't they just get something on the side? Huh? Gee.
So there's some Chip jokes for you. I think they landed.
Absolutely.
I got a little time, so I wanted to do a couple of material jokes. Here we go. Maybe Chuck is in this boat, but I know Alex is. You get a lot of ads for leopard underwear, like
Yeah, sure.
leopard printed underwear. Mike,
Sure,
I know you got a whole closet full, right?
Absolutely.
I don't get a whole lot of leopard printed underwear, and that doesn't make sense for me to wear leopard printed underwear. It would make a lot more sense if we were like elephants or walruses or hippos. I just have gray underwear. Is what I'm saying. I got one last joke for you. I learned Spanish in high school, and that is to say that I didn't learn Spanish. But at one time we went to a Spanish market, and we were like assigned to go talk to people, have conversations with Spanish speaking people. and I only had one phrase that I knew, like "How old are you?" is what I was going to ask everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But in Spanish, they don't say, it's not translated "How old are you?" It's "How many years do you have?" That's how it's like translated.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Spanish word for years is años. And I was very confused because I kept asking people how many years do they have, and they kept saying 1. Turns out I was asking people how many buttholes they had.
That must have been embarrassing, huh?
It was. But... All right. Thank you.
Thanks very much. How about a big hand? Those were some very well,
Jake Hovis.
very well seasoned Chips jokes.
Yeah, he's just a chip off the old block. I'll tell
He
you that.
certainly
Sorry
is.
for getting distracted.
Oh my God, sour cream and onions got nothing on you, buddy.
I actually went to tears and enjoyed that very much.
As well you should have. Crack.